CBS 6 News starts now.
Over the past year, elections in Britain, France, and even Iran have been won by left-wing parties and candidates. Some analysts say those results won't have much impact on our upcoming election in November, but potentially the issues and the way each party approached them could provide a framework here. With some members of the British Parliament in town, tonight CBS 6's Tom Eshton looks at the potential parallels and their impact moving forward.
On July 4th, for the first time in 14 years, Great Britain's Conservative Party fell out of power as the left-wing Labour Party dominated the polls.
It became very quickly, we identified that people were really fed up with the government. 14 long years.
Some members of the British Parliament's Labour Party in Albany alongside Congressman Paul Tonko on Friday, where CBS 6 asked how their party reached moderate voters in this election.
So our manifesto, actually, the front page was just change and bringing hope and positive change to people's lives. And I think having a simplified message, targeted message went quite well for us, I think.
Great Britain has been dealing with issues like inflation, housing, even immigration, issues Americans are dealing with too, sparking a similar theme of change for both campaigns. Republicans and Donald Trump doubling down on their Make America Great Again theme. Meanwhile, Democrats changing the top of their ticket from incumbent Joe Biden to Kamala Harris, who appears to be resonating with young voters, but experts say it needs to go farther to really make a difference.
So they're going to have to make a lot of pinpointed policy in order to make sure that not only are they just giving basically words of equality and progress for all, but that they're actually following through.
Vice President Harris, like President Biden, are offering aspirational politics. How do we get to a higher ground?
But Republicans say issues like the border are why change in administration is needed now.
Joe Biden has been historically weak. Not even weak, I would say negligent, almost criminally negligent on defending our southern border.
The United States must have a leading role in Europe and must collaborate with us, with the United Kingdom, with Europe.
Now, the members of Parliament say they didn't target a specific demographic in their campaign, rather hoped their message would resonate with everyone. Back to you, Amani.
Program to grow that relationship with Britain. Did he say anything about other international issues as well?
As you know, it was a big week at the Capitol. He was quite transparent about this week's speech by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in front of Congress. He didn't go to the speech, but said it was too political for his liking. And like other members of the House, like Nancy Pelosi, said he spent the time with the families of hostages being kept by Hamas.
One person said to me in that gathering, even if they're released dead, we want our hostages back. And to me, that was a powerful statement. There was so much anguish in their voice.
Tonko is advocating for a ceasefire to free the hostages. Those on the other side of the aisle are also calling for the hostages to be freed, saying Netanyahu's speech was a reminder of the existential threats Israel is facing right now, and they should do whatever it takes to defend themselves. Back to you, Amani.
All right, Tom, thank you. Fresh off an endorsement from former President Obama this morning.